I didn't have a lot to do with it. IFOMP was formed over a couple of meetings. There was a meeting in, I think it was in Europe, Finland. There was a meeting in the Canary Islands, which kicked it off. Freddie Carlton was a dominant character, and Stanley Paris was a dominant character. I was pleased I didn't continue with it because I knew Stan of old. He's got a very big ego, Stanley, and that's my take on it. Stan said that he would organise an international federation of manual therapy, and I thought, do I want to get into this political thing? Because they invited me there. They said I should be there with Carlton Board. Well, I think Brian Mulligan went to Helsinki. I think he went to Helsinki, and I declined to go. One of the reasons that came from it, I remained a member of the committee, the founding committee, but I didn't go to the meetings because I received a letter from Stan, who was the secretary, saying that you can communicate your ideas to me by mail, because there was no email. You can communicate your ideas to me by mail, and I will expect a response within 2 weeks of my letter. And there was screeds of stuff to be considered, and I thought, I can't respond to that without giving considerable thought to it. So I thought, no, I won't participate. So I didn't, because I thought it was unreasonable to have to respond for 2 weeks from the date of his letter. His letter would take 4 or 5 days to get here, then it would take another 4 days to get back. You had to jack your ideas up and make a decision in about 2 or 3 days. And the implications of some of these things were quite significant. And what should be taught, how it should be taught. So I left it out. I didn't participate. I'm a member of the New Zealand Manipulative Therapist Association, but those of us in the Institute, the McKenzie Institute, are not practising manipulative therapy. We do manipulate, but we're practising mechanical diagnosis and therapy. So it's been suggested, I don't know how, in fact we're dealing with it today week. Our education committee is coming from the Four Corners to our head office here on Wednesday next week, and we're going to discuss, one of the things that will be discussed is that, are we going to call ourselves mechanical therapists, or are we going to call ourselves mechanical diagnosticians, or is the Institute going to be the Institute of Mechanical Diagnosis and Therapy, or the International Institute of Mechanical Therapy or Mechanical Diagnosis? There's all sorts of ideas coming out, but we really feel that it's a different profession now. So no one else is practising. Well, put it a different way. If the Physiotherapy Society recognised the Institute, we wouldn't be thinking of change. But the New Zealand Society of Physiotherapists will not acknowledge the McKenzie Institute as a special interest group. They have reasons. Probably one of the reasons is that we don't restrict ourselves to teaching physios. We've just entered into an agreement with the Australasian College of Chiropractic and Osteopathy to allow their members to attend our courses, because they want to do that. Our position is that if it is going to benefit the patient, we should be teaching whoever is interested. So the Physiotherapy Society doesn't like that. Also, one of the other things is they don't like us teaching doctors, which I find even harder to understand.